Hello folks, and welcome back to the Vertigo Tea Party, and let's play The Elder Scrolls Online. Today's episode is brought to you by Gage. Thank you very much, Gage, for your continued support on Patreon. I very much appreciate it. So, I did make a few changes. Again, I did get rid of the Clan Fear. We're going to try Mage's Wrath. I really like that spell. Not just because it's fun to cast, because it is, but it actually also does pretty well against finishing off enemies. I also, since we've got 2 slots that open instead of 1 because of the bizarre-ass way they do pets in this game, I went ahead and put Hardened Ward on the healing thing just to give us a little bit of extra protection there. So, one thing I forgot to do last time was look at our abilities. One thing I wanted to do was for the light armor, I want to go ahead and grab these 4. Spell Warning increases your spell resistance by 181 for each piece of light armor equipped. For the first point, and the second point is 363. Wow, nice. So that should actually give us quite a good amount of spell protection. Increase our spell penetration by 24, 42, and again for 48, 44. I completely forgot about these skills, to be honest. Destruction staff. I'm not really crazy about the 2 destruction ones. The penetration. Ignoring 5% of the enemy spell resistance and getting magicka when you kill them, but you have to specifically kill them with a staff ability. Or this is both for staff only. And given that, it's much less attractive. With Daedric Summoning, I could consider increase your health and stamina recovery. Again, I don't really think that's that great. The rebate one is obviously not very good. Because we're not getting rid of our pets, so there's no point. And again, none of these other spells am I all that interested in, quite honestly. I might start looking at stuff like using some of the Mage Guild spells, but for now, let's just stick with that. And again, I know I got a lot of points, but anyway, let's go ahead with the quests. I know there's a quest over here. Bitch, watch your step. Oh, hey, nice. Nope, hey, uh-oh. Alright, assholes. Don't be doing this. I will tear down this wall. And this entire city shithole if I have to. Oh, come on. To get at that. Census and Excise Office. Okay, is this the... It's the office. He's like, excuse me, can I help you? Sir? Nope, I'm just trying to get at the Sky Shard. I don't give a damn about any of this other stuff. Sweet, another skill point that I'm reluctantly not using. Like I said, I kind of want to put them in my trade skills, to be totally honest. Because I feel like all the actual skills, I'm pretty pleased with. I don't really have a need to unlock a lot of stuff. Maybe some of the Ledger Domain stuff. Because I feel like to do... Where'd it go? There it is. I feel like to do a lot of those Thieves Guild quests,
what is it?
It's actually good to have a lot of that Ledger Domain, or however you say it, ahead of time. Like the pickpocketing easier and stuff like that.
By order of the Deputy Governor of Sedanine, which happens to be me, the lighthouse is closed until further notice. On the other hand, I seek an outlander who's willing to do a little work. I need someone without ties to the area to look into a matter for me. It seems the lighthouse was broken into. The flame was extinguished. As a result, a ship crashed along the shore. There were fewer bodies than expected, both living and dead. I suspect slavers were involved, which means they had help here in town. I find that unacceptable. Discover who doused the lamp fire. They'll lead us to the slavers. Question Delms, who was on duty that night. He's in the lighthouse. I need to check in with the overseer. His workers are searching the wreckage, and I want to know what they've uncovered. By the time we were alerted and had organized a response, precious moments had been lost. We rescued a few, but mostly we found those who had drowned or were crushed on the rocks. Even so, it was nowhere near the numbers a ship like that carries. It was just a typical sailing ship from the mainland. I suppose it carried the usual complement of cargo and travelers eager to reach our verdant shores. I don't believe that such a vessel would make the trip without filling its holds. Damn slavers. Ever since our agreement with the Pact went into effect, slavery has been outlawed throughout most of Morrowind. But all we did was drive the slavers into the shadows. This whole stinking event has their bloody fingerprints all over it. Here, and in all of the territories controlled by the great houses that support the Ebonheart Pact. If you stray into Telvanni or Dres territory, though, the practice remains strong and vibrant. Hence my current troubles. We are just a small outpost along the Bitter Coast, but I like to think of us as the gateway to Vardenfell. From here, Vivec City and the other inland locations are easily accessible. Governor O'Melian is in charge, although I contribute as necessary.
Necessary. Alright. I think I found the lighthouse. So, but why would they crash a random ship? I mean, the only reason I can think of is because they wanted to go out and, like, quote-unquote rescue the survivors and basically turn them into slaves. That's the only thing I can think of. Lighthouses are pretty cool. I'm not one of those people who's crazy about lighthouses. I like how I worked with somebody who loved lighthouses, but I do think they are pretty nifty. Like he's warming his hand by him.
Halt! No one's allowed up here. She asked you to... an outlander?
Outlander!
Isn't it enough? She stuck me up here to guard the flame indefinitely, but now she's looking for help outside the house guard? What else can I expect after what happened the other night? Findon sent a barrel of his finest ale for Watch Captain Bethes's birthday. Powerful stuff. 1 cup and we could barely keep our eyes open. The entire regiment was knocked on its collective arse. When I came to my senses, I saw that the fire had gone out. Look, once I heard the crash along the shore, it was all I could do to get moving and raise the alarm. Cherish's water loves to loiter near the lighthouse. Maybe she noticed something. If you're intent on doing your job, you should talk to her.
Also, you don't want to maybe talk about that guy who sent the alcohol in the first place? That seems like that might be a good idea. Crazy thought. Is this person actually in here? No, they're outside. I could have jumped off the lighthouse. That'd have been way more fun. Where's she at? But yeah, wouldn't I talk to the guy who sent the insanely strong liquor over to the guards the night it just happens to put the light out? And that's not suspicious to you? Wow, she does cherish water.
Do you mind? Your dirty foot coverings are contaminating my pond. So direct you are. It makes my tongue wither and the answers dry up in my mouth. Go and bother someone else with your parching questions. No! There's no need to involve the governor's deputy or the house guard. When they start breathing down my neck, my scales shrivel right up. I did notice someone near the lighthouse that night. You keep asking the wrong question. I did not see anyone that night. I felt them. They made ripples in the water. I felt them stuck by the tree that overlooks my pond. Then they moved off towards the lighthouse. Look to the tree, moist one.
Whoa, hey, who you look, be careful who you calling moist one, lady.
I prefer my waters to remain still, calm. Prying causes ripples, and ripples lead to more dry questions.
Alright, where's this tree at? This one? I mean, this is a pretty big tree. It's a fairly obvious tree. Now, of course, I could cheat and look at the quest marker, and I guess I will. My golden child, your shrouding of the light proved a great boon to our holy plans. We led the pirate ship into the rocks and freed those unjustly imprisoned. The drugged guards slept through it all, just as we ordained. Do not be concerned over the loss of life. The innocent survived and the wicked perished. Look upon your just reward included with this message and be at peace. You shall know us by the phrase, the ending of the world is Almsvi. Sure. Talk to the townsfolk. Ah, boy. Let's talk to locals about the Almsvi.
Would Would you be so kind as to talk of gods makes my scales itch?
Technically,
If the living gods really cared, they wouldn't make me suffer. Now take your religious foolishness and peddle it someplace else.
I mean, I had to threaten you once. I'd hate to have to do it again. Yeah, let's go talk to this guard. It feels like he should be somebody we would ask specifically about this. Almsv. Can't say I've heard of that, or at least I don't think I have. You know how it is. I very well could have heard of it, and yeah, don't remember it. That is entirely a possibility. I'm back again.
Move along. Don't you have better things to do than quote my religion at me?
Really? Is that true? Hell yeah. And I heal it. I ain't scared. What stupid backwater religion do you freaking backwater motherfuckers have here? Also, it's interesting that the way they were wording it was that the people in the ship were the ones being captured. Speaking of, I wonder if we could talk to any of the ones who fell off the ship. Maybe these guys are capturing them for the slave trade.
To report, perhaps? No? Then move along. Really, Outlander, it's commendable that you're trying to learn our ways, but the words of the tribunal just sound silly when you say them like that. I suggest you stick to sightseeing and leave the religion to us. Did you need something else? For Lura? That skooma fiend can barely put her trousers on straight, let alone conduct an investigation like this. You must be mistaken.
Oh, this is... I think I remember this person. Or not this person, but the one we helped, who was like a skooma addict and blah, blah, blah.
Difficult to say. If I had my way, she'd be hanging from the nearest tree. I'll pass it on to my contacts in the Oath Bureau. I will be honest, though, her chances are very slim.
Alright, let's go inside to the governor's office.
Despite all the excitement around the recent shipwreck, I'm in here, guarding the governor's office. I suppose someone might want to steal a quill or a stack of parchment, but still, my talents are clearly being wasted. Word of advice, don't mention anything about the tribunal to the governor. He's not happy with some recent rules and regulations that have come down from on high.
Like no slavery, perhaps? Maybe he's not a big fan of that? There's nobody in here. Okay. Wait. My golden child. Hey, this is the same thing. Gosh, that seems slightly bad.
If you'll excuse me, I'm quite busy at the moment. Come back and see me later.
Wow, that... those aren't even mutton chops.
Satanine is the
It's like leeches.
port into Vardenfell. I process new arrivals so the tribunal knows who might be gallivanting across this fair land. It's so much more prestigious than my efforts for the Gold Coast Trading Company. Once, long ago in another life, I served as a clerk for the company right here in Vardenfell. Helped build many of the fine Imperial-style structures you see. I must have impressed House Hlalu, for they offered me this distinguished position. For the most part, but sometimes it takes great effort not to strangle one or more of these pointy-eared blusterers. For example,
racist?
No one ever remembers their birth sign. Some even try to change their answers on repeat visits, as if I wouldn't notice.
Did we go to the governor's office before? Yeah, hey, what's up, governor?
An outlander. I can never seem to get enough of your kind here. You're welcome in Vardenfell, of course. Just obey the laws and refrain from causing trouble, and you'll get along just fine. What? What did you say? I suggest you leave now before I set the guards upon you.
Shit, do it, son. I need some extra experience. Your guards are just XP to my great grinding machine. I hope you understand that. Ahem, open the damn door. Alright. Who else do we need to accost? I want to find this guy who sent the alcohol. He seems super guilty. He or she.
If you're traveling north and west,
Wow.
watch
That's
out
a
for
weird looking orc.
Ashlanders. House Redoran says they're savages. North and east, that's House Telvanni territory. They're crazy old wizards, the lot of them. And slavers to boot. Either way you go, watch yourself.
Ah. I've got that, I finally got that one mod to work that auto sells junk. Damn it. Don't walk somewhere where I'm gonna accidentally steal something.
That's a good one. That tribunal nonsense is almost as funny as some of the things I heard in Hrothgar. Say, if you want to get together later, I know a couple of body stories that I'd love to share.
Call me. I'm willing to try anything. Once, maybe twice. Alright, let's see what's in here. Findon. Ah, I think this is the guy, Findon. Let's talk to you first.
Welcome to our shop. Feel free to look around. Keep it down. We don't want to attract undue attention. But what happened? I thought I was supposed to go to the drop. You didn't come all this way just to give me my reward, did you? Already? Let me see. Oh, it's beautiful. I love working for the tribunal. It's so much better than trying to earn a living as a thief in Vivec City. But where's your helmet? I've never seen an ordinator out of uniform before. Oh, right. We're not supposed to talk about ordinators in the tribunal in such a public place. But it feels good to be doing holy work for a change. And such a simple task, snuffing out the lighthouse flame. I mean, umcidi is the ending of words. Oh, that was easy. I put a sleeping draught in the ale they ordered for Watch Captain Bethes's birthday. The guards were unconscious within the hour. I hope I can be of service again. For the tribunal.
Well, well, well. So it wasn't her or this dude. Sup, nerd? Oh, wow, what a dork.
Broke up a band of slavers operating on one of the nearby islands. I'm glad for that, but the slavers will probably be back in business before you know it.
I don't know why I keep looking at this stuff. Alright. I need to figure out a way to move that icon for when my shit's broke, because it's down there under the icons. You can't see it now, because, well, it's not broke. Well, well, well. Hold on, let me... That keeps throwing me off. Nope. No, I did... Okay, now it's smart. Like I said, I can't really tell because of my DPS meter. Or FPS meter. FPS is the DPS meter for GPUs, sort of. Wait, what? Where is this? Oh, God. Hiding, eh?
Unfortunately, the wreck of the vessel provided no additional clues. Were you able to discover anything during your investigation? The young woman who works with the grocer. I doubt the tribunal would ask her to do something so reckless. Do you have any proof other than her word?
This, and the same note was in the damn mayor's office.
This is disturbing. This parchment feels just like the sheets that Governor O'Melian special orders from High Rock.
Yes.
I'm going to need you to acquire another sample from the governor's office.
I
It's the
did
only
that.
way to be certain. Not the office. He keeps it in his private quarters, accessed through the guardhouse. But I'd never suggest that you sneak into his quarters and steal a blank sheet of his special parchment. That would be against the law. Do you understand me?
I like how even your quest text is, yes, I will go get the sheet of paper that you're telling, damn it, that you're not asking me to go steal. You're very, the spy business is not for us. Oh, come on. The guys over there, like, look at that asshole. Another idiot fell in the water. Stupid Outlanders. Outlander! We have your woman. Okay. If anybody doesn't get that quote, you're a bad person, by the way. Just throwing it out there. Ooh, wait, no! Alright. Why can't we just go get the damn paper from the other thing? You know what I mean. Shut up. Take these gloves. What's that? Glow stick? Oh my god, it actually is a glow stick. Let's go to the rave, everybody! Hooray! Ugh, raves. Wait, is that it? No, we can't. Can't actually do anything in here. Oh! Shut up. Eat a dick. Don't hear walking. Shit tits. Don't you fucking... Shit. That was, close. Now I'm like... I haven't watched that footage yet. And I'll probably forget. But I still don't know how I was busted on the other one. But I am watching my, my fine meter at the bottom right like a hawk now. What the hell was that? Ah, shit. I'm gonna have to... Wait a minute. How in the hell... Because he doesn't go down the stairs. How am I gonna get around his ass? Because it... Unless he stares at the wall when he comes back around. He totally does. What a fucking weirdo. Okay. Fine by me. Damn it. Alright, let's steal some shit. I'm gonna wait for him to come back around. Damn it. Take the stuff. Coming back. I was like, oh shit, is he actually coming in here? Damn it, I'm drinking too much today. I keep having to go to the bathroom. Okay. Now let's take all the shit. And all this other stuff too, like these coins might be important. Could be showing that this is where they got paid off. I appreciate your concern. My ship made an exhaustive sweep of the coastline and found no evidence of slaver activity. The shipwreck was an unfortunate accident, nothing more. As to the matter, I must entreat. Oh, you know what? I think that's probably what happened, right? So, like, they're like, went out there, it's like, oh, we'll go save those people who fell into the water. And then, like, they went out there, grabbed a whole bunch of them to bring them into slavery. And then a few of them they brought back. It's like, oh, these are the only ones alive. Isn't that weird how that happens? But in fact, they had taken a shitload of them off to be slaves. I thought she tricked me for a second and moved.
Back again? So tell me, you didn't do anything unlawful now, did you? That's odd. We haven't done a search of Firemoth Island since Governor Emelian declared that the House Guard was better used patrolling farther up the coast. And these parchment sheets definitely match. This is very disturbing. What I think doesn't matter. We need evidence. But we also need to launch a rescue. Slavery is illegal in Pact territory. It's time to visit Firemoth Island. Hopefully, somewhere along the way, we'll find more proof of Governor Emelian's ties to all of this. You fool! The governor might miss a single sheet of blank parchment, but his dead son's helmet? There's no way I can overlook this breach of the law.
Bitch, I'm gonna beat you with a helmet.
No, too risky. My only option is to make this appear to be a common burglary. Your role in this affair ends here. You're under arrest. Appealing to my love of the law to bargain for a pardon? Contemptible. But also extremely logical. I trust you don't have any other major crimes to confess to?
Ha! Just the ones you asked me to do.
That's not a prudent course of action. We need to muster our forces, make plans and contingencies, unlock the armory. What was that? That's a distress signal, and it came from Firemoth Island. No time to prepare. We have to rescue the slavers' prisoners. Soldiers, to the ships! We sail for Firemoth Island!
Nice.
What is it?
Oh god, I gotta sail the ship. Always having to do something. So dumb. What the bitch gonna throw? I'm gonna arrest you, bitch. I will fucking cut your body up into 100 pieces and throw it over the side. They will never have enough to even have a funeral for you. Not they'd want to. Hey, Slaver Archer. Oh, missed. Because I killed him. Well, well, well. The mayor, he actually was pissed because they told him no slaves. He's like, oh, come on! Can I just have the one slave trade? Come on, don't be like this. My ancestors, don't insult my culture, man. Our culture's all about slavery. You have to respect that.
Free at last.
Fucking authoritarians telling me what to do. I can have slaves if I want. I'm just gonna stand here with my 2 weapons and standing over you. Nothing will happen. Ah, God! Easy. Oh, thanks for saving you, but my biscuits are burning.
I can't believe it.
There we go. What are you doing? Captain's notes. If you can read this, make sure the rest of the crew hears this and understands. There's a Morag Tong writ with my name on it. I suspect our confederates in Sadia Nin's feet... What? Suspect our confederate in Sadia Nin's feet have grown cold. Well, we'll deal with Governor Emelian and his treachery soon enough. And if I'm wrong about the governor, if instead one of you hopes to advance your station by having me assassinated, then come and face me. The crew deserves an honorable leader, not a backstabbing scum. Captain Sevadstar. Well, I can't disagree with him there. So I wonder how much of this evidence is entirely optional, like the helm? I'm guessing, like, I don't even know if it was marked. I just stole it because I thought I could make money with it. I did think it was weird that it had a specific name on it. But I was just stealing it just for the hell of it. I wonder how much of this stuff you could actually miss. I do like that. Like, I think they should do that more often. Like, I think there should be more... Oh. I was like, oh, well, like, that was a weird loot, right? Like, he actually, like, instead of just looting it immediately, like, actually had to do an animation. But I thought I was expecting, like, a note or something. Maybe I would have gotten that note if I wouldn't have read it over there already. But yeah, I like when there's extra stuff that you can find that gives you backstory that isn't, you know, marked on the map. Like, you don't have to do it. So, you know, you can finish the quest, especially if it's, like, your second or third or fifth time doing the quest. You don't want to find all that shit every time. The amount of questing content in this game is pretty insane, though. Like, I feel like we've put tons of hours in doing tons of quests, and we haven't done like a fifth of the quests in this game. I wouldn't say. I don't think that's being like underestimating or anything. Because we've only done that like that one area. Like we completed Shadowfen, and we've done like some areas here and there.
I thought I was done for.
I'd say it's safe to say we've done most of Vardenfell, sure, and like 99% of Shadowfall, or Shadowfen, not Shadowfall. But there's tons of areas we haven't even touched the quests on. It's insane. We're obviously not going to, but come on. My W key keeps getting... Now, that time my W key actually got stuck. Before, when I got stuck running, that was a thing. Well, well, well. So much for not liking the slave trade. But they talk about like this, like it's recent. I had a feeling the tribunal had been in power for a little while here. Like at least a couple years, yeah? Wait, why are we talking to her in here? Oh, I guess she's confronting him with the evidence? Or just trying to find him?
Someone attacked the governor. This guard will live. Did you find anything important on Firemoth Island? So the governor hoped to use the Morag Tong to cover his tracks, but this note just adds to the evidence you've already uncovered. Well done. You have provided a great service to Sedanine. I'll take it from here.
I like the magicka on it. Magicka recovery I'm not crazy about, but...
Deputy Governor.
Sergeant, where's Governor Emelian? What happened here?
The governor struck me from behind and fled.
The governor seeks to escape justice.
Oh shit. There might be more to this quest. I don't know. It's actually, no, it's listed as white though. Let's go outside. I want to see if there's something that happens.
Did you need something else? A skooma baron you'd like to report, perhaps? No? Then move along. For Lura. That's
Oh no, that's that shit again. I want to see, because I bet you there's some more. Like, I feel like it just ended very abruptly there. I feel like there's somebody somewhere is going to be like, oh, like we're going to see, ah, shit, God, bloody hell, this dock area is my freaking worst nightmare, apparently. Get up there, horse. A camel could have done it. Damn it, mouse. God, it's so sensitive sometimes. Well, maybe not. It's going to be something that when I'm not recording, I'm going to run through here and trigger it, and I'm going to be like, ah, son of a bitch. If we go by the lighthouse. Like, sort of, kind of where things all got started. Not exactly, but... No? Okay. She said something about... I wasn't really paying attention because I was switching my gear around. But she said something about the mayor was trying to make a run for it or some shit. I just kind of want to see the... I feel like, again, I feel like that mission just kind of ended. And again, I feel like there's almost certainly some kind of, like... something that's going to trigger that I missed, but oh well. That upskirt, though. I'm going to run back into the office, governor's office real quick. Wow, you are...
Drink up.
I think you've had enough. Let's go in here again. It's that nerdy guy. Now that you're no longer a slave, blah, blah, blah. Okay. All right, well, we'll just consider that. Again, I don't doubt that there was some stuff I missed there. But anyway, that'll be it for today. Thank you guys for watching. Next video, we'll go back to just doing some random quests wherever I find them. Thanks to Gage for your continued support on Patreon. Very much appreciate it. Make sure you guys leave comments. Let me know what you think of the series. Like the videos if you like them. It does help me out a bunch, and I'll see you next time.